Okay, to add a texture to a flat surface or to an image that you made into a mesh, you will want to first make sure you have no modifiers on it. So if you have modifiers, make sure they're applied or deleted, and then go into sculpt mode. Choose the top brush. It's the smooth one that goes across, not the sharp one, just regular draw. And then turn your strength down a bit. Don't leave it like this. Turn it down. And then under your brush, you'll want to make sure accumulate is off and front faces only is on, unless you want the texture to kind of dig into the sides and everything, then I guess you don't need front faces only. Under your texture, you'll want to make sure that the mapping stays on view plane. You can use a stencil, but this didn't really work very well for me, so just view plane worked. Under your stroke method, I used airbrush, but you can also use anchored. I'll just show you both so that you can just see what they look like. And then back under your texture, you need to add your texture. So go over to this little one that's all the way on the right, click it. Add your texture in over here. Mine's already added, but you just click the folder, find where your texture is in your files, click it, and then add it. And then you should be able to just start adding your texture. I'm just clicking around with the airbrush tool. I don't have accumulate on, so I could just kind of go like this, but then you can see that it kind of like goes over itself in a kind of wonky way. And then if you want to use the anchored, it will look like this. But it might not cover the whole thing, so that's why I honestly went back and used the airbrush one instead. And then if you have one on the other side, you'll just have to do the same thing to that one because you had to apply your modifiers. You can't do it with any sort of modifiers already on there. And then if you want to add multiple textures to it, you could go back in, change your texture, and then continue painting like this. Oh, I forgot I had I forgot I had anchored on. And then just keep adding your textures, so you can add multiple layers of textures if you want. But yeah, it definitely looks better without any of the textures at all and just being plain. But there you go, that's that.